Glad I didn't start talking. My spear first. You ran this over. Alright. I gotta come here every time to upgrade. Oh, I've been killing some of the cult members. Killed like 2 of them.
Forge activated. Synchronizing retransmission chronicity. Contact engaged.
In the last 3 of what game? Oh, I gotta collect 7 more to upgrade it? Oh no, I don't wanna do that no more. Alright, we already upgraded it. So that's cool. Oh, actually, I just can fast travel to Athens because I'm like right here, and I already been there before. I went ahead and went there after I ended the stream so I can be able to fast travel there because I wanted to do like other side missions that I had already accepted before stream. So yeah, now we headed to Athens now since I had the since I upgraded my spear, the spear of Leonidas. My granddaddy, my grandpappy, the spear of my grandpappy. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Each nation has a unique leader of war contracts on boards. Got like 8 more minutes on this F-13 match. Oh, I can't believe you like Friday the 13th. YOLO! Hey. Hey. It's a Phoenix in Athens? Oh, it must be a building. Oh, I'm thinking of the Sphinx. Oh shit! Ooh, I thought he broke his leg. I thought he tooted and booted it up his airway. I like my Turtle Beaches. These are like I heard like background chatter and everything, like in-game background chatter. This nigga like he crippled. Like he's scared to scale down and scale up the damn walls. Alexios. Mistus. Mercenary! My mercenary! My mercenary! You know, that's gonna be my remix of Sanctuary. Hey, I can't wait I low-key can't wait to Kingdom of Hearts come out because I low-key probably gonna get Kingdom of Hearts. I haven't played Kingdom of Hearts games since PlayStation 2. Alright, we made it. Come on. Get up there, horsey. Get up. Get up there. There we go.
Come together now for the glory of Athens! Glory for you! Friends, please! Just because the Spartans are near our walls does not mean we can act like them! A good crop! Shame the Spartans burned the fields where it grew! The Parthenon is glorious, Pericles, but at what cost? How many triremes could we have built instead?
We must not become divided!
We are divided, and the Spartans are winning. Act, Pericles, or I will!
Oh, good. You came.
I think the last
Things
one I
are worse
played
than
was
I
Kingdom
feared.
Hearts 2.
Cleon has turned the mob. We have to hurry.
Where?
To Pericles. Stay back! He's no threat to Pericles. I assure you.
Ah, Herodotus. It's fine. Let them through.
It's good to see you again, Pericles.
And you as well. I only wish it were under better circumstances. And who's this?
Alexios.
Alexios.
Welcome, Alexios. And what did you think of your first taste of Athens?
I think you and Cleon both made good points.
Good points aren't at all what the crowd seem to care about. They're afraid, and Cleon indulged their fear.
Pericles, we've come to...
We must choose our moment wisely and speak our words more privately.
Fine. We've come to you on urgent business.
As does everybody.
I may have told Alexios you'd invite him to your symposium.
You'd ask me to exclude every Athenian and invite an outsider instead. You heard the crowd. They don't need another reason to hate me.
If he's working for you, maybe the prying eyes will see him as a servant.
I'm no one's servant.
Alexios, this is Athens. If you want something, sometimes you have to play a role.
And what exactly is it that you want?
I'm looking for a woman who's very important to me. Herodotus said a symposium could be useful for gaining information.
He would be correct. I can get you in, although I can't promise the information you seek will be found.
Just tell me what to do.
First, check on my colleague, Mediocos. He was meant to meet me today.
They talking so
It's not
goddamn
like him
much.
to miss an appointment.
Done.
I forgot I was streaming
My
for a
friend
damn minute.
Phidias needs to be taken out of Athens as soon as possible.
Anything else?
Yes. There's an ostracism vote taking place that could use your influence.
What the fuck? Man, fuck it.
I'll do it.
I'll expect you to use discretion.
That went well. It isn't exactly an invitation, but the promise of one is just as good. Although I'm sure he'll still ask Aspasia if it's okay.
So long as it comes.
Come on now. Multiple place to sit. What the fuck did I just agree to? Oh shit, broke my ankle. Man, he limping too. Oh. Oh. Damn, bro, which way it is into your estate, my nigga? Alright, fuck it. Looks like I gotta go up.
Please, someone! By the gods, why did it have to be snakes?
Oh man, snakes.
If you leave, these snakes will kill me. Get me out of here. Hurry. Kill the snakes
Ah, I
before
hate
it's too
snakes.
late.
Why are there so many snakes?
I hate snakes. I'm gonna lose them though.
Blessed be the god that sent you here. I'd have been eaten alive if it weren't for you.
I don't think they'd eat you.
But they would have
Shit.
certainly killed me.
You ain't never seen snakes
So
on a
thank
plane?
you.
I'm always happy to help someone in need.
The world could do with more like you. Especially now.
Pericles sent me. He was worried about you. Do you often get tied up and surrounded by snakes?
How can you joke about this? Thugs broke into my home, dragged me here, tied me up and surrounded me with these hideous creatures. They must be stopped.
These snakes?
The thugs!
I'm dead. Oh, why is he fucking with him?
Why would anyone do this?
Politicians are easy targets in these troubled times. When they tied me up, they
All
said
right.
I was a snake.
Okay. Who would
Did you recognize the people who did this?
Pericles asked me to go down to the fishing district and talk.
Oh yes.
They threw rotten food and yelled insults at me. These thugs disguised their faces, but their voices and the stench of fish were unmistakable.
All right.
I'll track them down, Metiojos. Don't worry.
Tensions are high right now.
If I went streaming, but fuck God, Lord damn, dude, I'm fucking goddamn streaming. Now it's time to kill some people. Kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him. Gonna fuck him up, Spartan style.
Part of Athens I doubt Pericles is proud to
Oh,
talk
shit.
about. There has to be a clue around here somewhere.
Hate snakes, bro.
Snakes. Like the ones that were meant to kill Metiojos.
Metiojos. Metiojos. Metiojos. Damn.
Snake bites. And someone hid the body. Though I have a feeling this death was an accident.
Why? Because they took time to hide the body? Man, your judgment could never more be poor.
It looks like the thugs who attacked Metiojos weren't the masterminds behind this plot.
Okay. This is very intense. Not.
This must be the house of Metiojos' attackers. But the letter proves they're just tools in someone else's plan. Whose?
What the fuck are you doing sniffing around my house?
You
Damn, bro.
attacked Metiojos. I found the snakes, the letter from your friend, and a body. All here.
Boraktis. We all knew the risks. Change don't happen without a bit of blood being spilled.
Oh my
I know
God.
someone gave you those snakes. They used you to do their dirty work. I want to know who.
He's a real hero of Athens. No puppet of Pericles is going to stop him.
Okay.
Tell me what I want to know, or I'll cut you down right now. Your cause will be forgotten, and so will you.
Well, damn.
All right. He's got a camp just outside the walls. Sells his snakes from there.
It's not too late to make a difference, but we have to work together.
Maybe you're right. You didn't have to show us mercy. But where do we start?
Start here. This district is your home. Ignore the politicians and concentrate on where you can make change.
Thank you. We will try.
You better fucking try.
Rid Athens of this snake seller.
I'll kill your ass later, bro. I know where you live. It's gonna be forever a dead body right there. And damn, bro, if y'all knew the dude, why y'all didn't take time to try to bury him, bro? Like, damn, bro, y'all just gonna throw that nigga body behind a poorly big ass tree and a bush that's not even big enough to even goddamn cover the scene, bro. Like, I don't understand it. Oh shit, snakes! Oh shit. That wasn't supposed to happen like that. I forgot I had them damn daggers. That's fucked up, bro. How the fuck you get molested by snakes? Come on now. Shit. Shit, these bitches everywhere. Come on, bro. Bring your toucan sand looking ass up here. That nigga just climb over there. Why he climb over there? He said he a pussy. He don't want to climb over here and fight me. I'll come over there and whoop. Ah, damn. I bring the fight to your bitch ass. Oh, you want to keep poisoning me. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. And then you want to stop. Okay.
You'll feel the sting of my venom.
Okay, cool. Cool. I see where this is going. I take on the whole army by myself last night off stream. But I can't take down a few fucking snakes. Hey, I'm on his shit though. Bitch.
I don't want to be spotted
You'll
here.
feel the sting of my venom.
Oh damn, that nigga on some new juicy shit. Come on, bro, bring your broke back mountain ass over here, bitch. Oh shit, I knew he was gonna hit me with that shit. Ooh, you missed, ho. Get back.
End you, Miss Dios.
End me then, bitch. End me then, bitch. End me then, bitch. End me then, bitch. Come on. All that shit you talking, man. I'm always out of arrows, bro. Like, this the hardest game to keep arrows in.
You can't stop me.
Hey. I'm delaying what, bro?
His death should keep friends of Pericles safe.
He had a dagger. Hey, hold on, dude. He got in the loot. Nope. Broke ass bitch. Well then. That took too many tries. Oh, face ass. So I got laid on Assassin's Creed last night. Just got a trophy for it too and everything. So shout out to Ubisoft for making that happen. You're real MVPs. Hey, Sonya. Man, I'm so hungry, but it
Looks
sounds
like your situation's improved since we last met.
stomach having a storm.
Danger has passed for now. But while those monsters are out there, no one is safe.
A group of fishermen tied you up. They were being used by a snake dealer working for enemies of Athens.
What did you do with them?
I showed them the error of their ways and sent them on their way. They won't be bothering you again.
I'm glad no blood was shed. But how do you know they won't return?
I made it very clear that doing anything stupid would make me angry.
Well, that must have been a terrifying experience for them. Thank you for your help, Misthios. I'll be sure to mention this to Pericles.
Now on to the next one. We need somebody in this damn workshop. I'm debating if I still want to keep streaming like the whole Assassin's Creed game, because I feel as if like you guys not really enjoying it. So I'm like making up my mind if I'm gonna like just say I'm good and just you know, just play it on my own time, you know. But I can say one thing, I'm a very hungry person. And how the fuck am I supposed to get in this nigga workshop, bro? Like, on the real. There you go. Okay. Well, then. Hey, you gotta climb up. One more. Okay, dick. All this to get up here, bro. How the fuck do you get up here? Normally.
Sorry about that.
How did you get past the guard? No one gets past the guard.
Relax. Pericles sent me.
Praise Athena. I knew he'd send help. I was worried they sent someone after me.
He sent me to get you out of Athens.
So he knows about the plot.
You mean the trial? From what I've seen, you don't stand a chance.
Pah, the people love me. I am the Phidias. But there are others. Look.
Malaka. It isn't a trial Pericles is saving you from. These are instructions to murder you. Who wrote this?
I don't know who to trust. I'm just an artist. I just wanted to create. Please, what am I to do?
First, you need to pull yourself together. You're on trial. The people are against you. And now I find that the cult want to kill you. I said pull yourself together.
Yes, of course.
Cleon said you're wasting the people's Zrakmi. If he had his way, he'd serve them your head.
Cleon mentioned me? That's going to hurt Pericles. First impiety, now theft. After all we've done for this city.
You and Pericles seem close.
For Pericles and me, it started with our love of Athens. Our differences push us to greatness. That is true friendship.
All right, we need to go. Do you have any idea where I can take you?
South of Athens, there's an island called Seriphos. My friend Theras lives there. When I discovered the plot against me, I sent word to him. If anyone can help us, he can.
Good. Any clues he has of the cultists' identities, I want them.
Yes, anything. A guard.
I'll distract them while you sneak out. Meet me tonight to set sail for Seriphos. Don't show your face until you see me at the docks.
I understand.
You didn't really think I'd let you come and go as you please, did you? Now, where are you?
Man, don't let me kill him. Damn, I ain't got no energy. Now I do. was simple enough. Oh yeah, my horse still alive too, by the way. For those that saw him die yesterday in the stream. Taking him a long time to catch up to me. Normally he'd be right on it. Yeah, by the time he catch up to me, I'd be there already.
Time for a ride.
Hey, I wonder do they still ride with shit on me. Nah, that's not Origins. Damn, the black screen of death. He said horse with Infinity VR yesterday. That bitch said YOLO. Nah, that nigga said holo. Horse only live once, goddamn. Like it. Thought he lived once, but he lived again.
This area will be well defended.
Don't give a fuck, boy. Damn. I'm just playing. I'm sorry, Alexios. It's not you. I'm just going through a lot this morning. Alright. Didn't I tell you don't show your face until I get here? Why your face shown? You're supposed to be hiding in the cut somewhere. Did I fight a shark last night? Oh, I fought a shark last night too. Or was that yesterday?
Good. You made it. I was beginning to worry.
I mean, like,
I told you I'd get you out of Athens.
So you did.
Can your friend be trusted?
Theras and I have been friends for a long time. I just sent word telling him where to meet us.
Wasting time will only get us into trouble. Let's head to Serifos while we still can.
why the fuck is this nigga on my ship?
Roars to positions!
Nice to see you, Commander.
Nice to see you too, bro. How you been? How you been? How have you? Alright. 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 Oh, okay. But y'all want to sing. Oh, okay. But y'all can't answer my
Pick up
question.
that salvage.
I never
We
thought.
should watch for enemy vessels.
I've left places I've called home. Herodotus.
Herodotus. I like the way he say his name.
Is the famous island of Salamis.
The place where Athens defeated the Persians.
It's in this bay that the great Athenian strategist.
Hopefully, the cult won't bother me now.
For all your words!
Bro, who want it, bro? Y'all don't want this motherfucking smoke, bro. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. They want some motherfucking smoke. They want some smoke, guys.
Watch them, Commander. They are near us. Stand fire! Any second!
Everyone brace yourselves!
They want that smoke. Hold on, I got something for that ass. I got something for that ass. I got something for him. Hold on, guys. I got something for that. I got something for him, guys. I got something for him. We got something for that. We got him, guys. Hold on. Let's turn that bad baby around.
Archers! Take your mark!
There we go. There we go. Now let's go ahead and board the ship. Oh, who rammed us? Oh, damn. What's going on? Initiate the boarding sequence. Oh, I got you when I come back, Big Bertha. Let me go ahead and get some healthy death real quick. the gods be with y'all, bitch. Cause right now, y'all in my waters. Y'all in my waters. Ah, damn. I'm gonna beat his ass right here in the water, bitch. Bitch, drown, 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 nigga. Drown, drown. I want you to drown. Drown, drown, drown. There we go. Hey, what y'all thought this was? Bro, all my assassins died already. I'm the only one standing. Y'all pitiful. Alright, let's go.
They're coming right at us!
Oh shit, get the fuck out of the way then.
I need everyone fighting! Moving!
Hey, bro, we need to brace.
Brace!
Motherfucker need to brace. Oh shit. They ganging up on our ass, bro. Oh, we about to die. Oh, yeah, we about to die.
Prepare for enemy fire! What's up? We need to move before they hit us!
Shit, man. Oh. Oh my God. This is so intense. Oh my God, but we got sandwiched. Well, we did. Yeah. Well, it's like this whole stream ain't been doing shit but dying. Hey, that's a good idea. Yeah, I gotta do some upgrades to my boat. Boat weaker than a bitch. Oh, but when I knocked down that one, I should have just kept it going.
Forward!
Yeah, they started me down at the damn beginning. That's why I don't like. I don't like fighting. I don't like ship combat, bro. That shit suck. I can't upgrade shit. Weapons damage. Alright.
Ready when you are, Commander! I see salvage!
I never thought I'd leave Athens for good.
I've left places I've called home.
Ready the oars! Archer! Ready!
Don't bother me now I'm out of Athens.
Sails up now!
Shit.
Let's set to speed!
Full speed!
Fuck out of here.
Sailing speed!
still being chased, bitch. Go.
Faster!
So they did that in the first place.
Sandwich nearby. Shall we dig it up? Do you see that volcano?
It's pretty hard to miss.
What
Some say
volcano?
there is an entrance to the underworld at the bottom.
And what? You enter by diving in it?
That's the spirit. A brave Arcadian I once knew had the same idea.
And what happened?
The heat of the flames turned him to ashes before he made it halfway down.
I guess some mysteries are best left unexplored.
This is a nice ship.
What
You don't have to
volcano?
do that.
Do what?
Fill the silence.
Oh, I wasn't
Somebody, that
trying to do
volcano over
that at
there?
all. I simply don't find myself traveling the seas very often.
It can be freeing.
Yes, freeing seems to be an accurate word. Although I've begun to feel a bit sick.
Lean over the side if you need to. Otherwise, you're cleaning it up.
Is your stomach turning as much as mine is?
You'll get used to it. We'll reach Serifos before long. Lower the oars!
Yeah, we here now, ain't?
Speed up!
Bro, what the fuck? Go, bro, go! They cutting up though.
Under positions!
Bro, oh my god, bro.
Enemies ready to fire at us! Watch it! There's fire!
Man, them niggas better not be trying to come over here, bro. Fuck them, bro. Bro, I'm just trying to mind my own business, bro. There we go. Thank
Make
you.
ready for mooring!
Ah, safe again! The Adrestia lives to sail once more!
It's good to see you alive and well, Phidias.
And you, Theras. As you can see, I didn't get here alone.
Ah, yes. The kind and thoughtful hero you mentioned in your letter.
I'm glad I could get him out alive.
And for that heroism, I found some information on a man named Brisson who's plotting Phidias' early demise. Hopefully you can make something of this clue.
I can.
Please give Pericles my thanks and my farewell. And be careful. I still believe many in Athens are in danger.
Cool, cool, cool. Now what I am gonna do is go get this viewpoint while I'm here and fast travel back to Athens so I can finish this mission. Ooh, Temple of Athena. Yeah, a lot of temples of Athena. I think it's the first one I done came across. Oh no, this is the first one I done came across. To quest Wait, what was the name of this quiz? The road to symposium. Oh yeah. Yeah. Glad I didn't name that. But now where was I? Right here. Fast train. All right. Yeah, slow as shit. Damn, man, they ain't got no type of. Oh my god. Think the horse finna die again, y'all. Damn. This dummy ass man. No. Get your ass off. Stupid ass horse.
No.
Oh my god. Almost died. Really? That shit there almost killed me. This boy's stupid. There we go. Yeah, like they ain't never seen a horse before. Yeah, like they ain't never seen the minstrels pull up on their horse before.
You must be the one Pericles sent.
I am. He said there is an ostracism vote, but didn't tell me what I'm here to do.
Of course he didn't. That's what I'm for.
What does someone have to do to be ostracized?
Anyone seen as a threat to the city or the people is enough. And then it is up to the vote. Some have been ostracized for simply being more disliked than the person they're up against.
If someone is exiled, can they return?
If they do, they'll be punished.
What's my role in this?
The votes have already been cast. We don't have long before they're counted. Take the Ostraka in this bag and exchange them with the ones currently under guard.
You want me to rig the ostracism?
Pericles does. And he has his reasons, I'm sure. Bring me the bag you took from the room and I'll take care of the rest.
No one will see me go in or out. Stay here. A new morning.
We just passed every historical thing in the world, ain't it? Damn, just by walking past
Goods
it.
from all over the Greek world. You wouldn't think the city was besieged by an army of Spartans.
Careful. Don't want to be caught here.
Die!
Fuck, man. we go. Oh, that shit's so helpful. I'm gonna steal this shit, but fuck this shit. I might as well just kill everybody here while I'm at it. Fuck it. Go back for that. Where is it? Downstairs?
Yeah! Yeah!
I thought I killed him. Killed him now.
No escape!
Damn! What do you want, bro? Well, this shit don't even have nothing to do with you.
If I'm going down, you are too!
Shit, oh my god, another one coming? This bitch got a damn dog. I could have dog in one hit. I'm gonna kick his ass off the building.
You have Tiki zone.
Hey, you had to try it. Now, all that happened because I was looking for this. This right here. So now, because that happened, I'm gonna rob their ass for making me work harder. Sick of this shit.
That should do it. I should let Pericles' contact know.
Now we can go. Why is my horse never fucking available? What the fuck he be doing?
What the?
Man, just fucking horse. By the time you get here, I already be here. I already been a damn maid. Fuck you, old horse, about to beat you there. You might just stay your ass at home. Just go back home. Just go back home. Just go back home. Charlemagne the horse. Go back home. I don't even want to get on your back no more. Come on now.
It's done.
You work quickly.
What are you going to do with them?
Dump them in a well. Ah, it looks like the official has arrived.
I apologize for the delay. There was evidence someone attempted to tamper with the votes. Don't worry. The Ostraka are all accounted for. The votes were counted, and Anaxagoras is to be ostracized.
Be slow to fall into friendship, but once you do, continue firm and constant. It will be more difficult for me now that Anaxagoras must leave Athens. We were quite close, although he and Pericles were much closer. It's strange, Pericles wasn't here today to defend him.
You said you were close.
He was like a mentor to me. Many of my best thoughts came to fruition through our conversations.
Who are you?
Ask anyone and they'll tell you Socrates. But a name gives you nothing. Our actions determine who we are, and every action has its pleasures and its price. With that said, then, who do you claim to be?
My name is Alexios.
And still, I don't feel I know you. Perhaps I can find out who you are a different way.
You want to know me?
Knowledge is the one good in this world. Surely you agree?
Of course. Knowledge drives everything I do.
Then we are the same in that way.
Knowledge of when to attack, what weapon to use, or when to use reason instead of violence.
We seem to put our love of knowledge into practice quite differently.
I use it how I need to.
You are clearly someone who would do whatever you feel is necessary. Perhaps for drachmae, or maybe to further a personal goal.
That describes a lot of people.
I suppose I'm curious why you did it. How could I not be when you're the reason my friend is being forced to leave the only home he's ever known?
I think you have the wrong person.
You are claiming that you're the wrong person? Life's one true happiness is knowing yourself.
Even if I did know who rigged the ostracism vote, I wouldn't tell you.
And yet, I never said anyone rigged anything.
Socrates, there you are.
Here I am.
You're late. They're all waiting for you.
I wish to see Anaxagoras' fate, and so I have. Tell them I'm on my way. Well, it seemed our conversation is at its end. Although I hope it isn't the final one we have.
I wouldn't know. No denying I'm an outlaw now. That's everything Pericles wanted. Time to return to him and find out what these Athenians know about my mother.
Damn, so somebody wanted me dead after that shit, bro. Fuck them. They can suck my bitch quick.
What do you need?
I need you to send me some of that good shit. That's what I need, my boy. I'm gonna keep upgrading this sword. I like this sword. Damn, I need 300 in there. I want to upgrade that bad, baby. I need a whole bunch of stuff. Let me see if I can sell. You know what I could do? I could just...
Let me know if you need anything else.
What you call me this stuff? I got like a lot of this. I'm gonna use this one for right now, and I'm gonna boom that. Wait, hold on. Boom. Here. this later. Because I be doing that shit all day. Alright, now let's see if my horse come on time now. Prison.
I should be careful.
Man, my horse still, but I'm so fucking tired of him. He fired. Ever since he died yesterday, he don't know how to act. Bro, I know I already got there now, horse. Just keep your ass away from me, bro. If I'll kill your ass again. He's still following me. Didn't I tell your ass to stay the fuck away from me? That's why I juked your bitch ass.
If you say, we'll be watching you, Miss Diaz.
Alright, where my phone at? Oh boy, I'm so hungry.
Alexios, it's you!
Wow.
Phoebe?
You said you weren't coming back to Kefalonia, so I decided to leave too.
I said I wouldn't be coming back, but I don't remember saying you should leave.
Well, here I am.
How did you even get here, Phoebe?
Well, I did make some drachmi working for Marcos.
So you paid someone to bring you to Athens?
Not exactly.
Phoebe...
I needed a drachmi for when I arrived. I couldn't use it all to leave, and I didn't want to wait any longer. So I sneaked on a ship. Don't worry, nobody saw.
I just can't believe you made it.
I don't remember much of Athens from when I was a baby. But every once in a while, something feels familiar. It's nice.
I can't believe you're here.
Me either. I can't believe we both made it to Athens. It's so much different from Kefalonia.
But
I should've just took her ass with me.
I'm here to get you ready. I have to make sure you leave all your weapons and change into these clothes.
So, you somehow work here? For Pericles?
No, for Aspasia.
Who is that?
How is it you're working for Aspasia?
Well, I did get into a little bit of trouble after I got to Athens. I may have been a leader of a small group of orphans that tried to cheat Aspasia. We didn't know it was her, though.
And you convinced her to hire you?
No, she asked me on her own.
That was lucky.
Huh.
I don't understand why I have to change.
It's just what you do here. I felt weird at first, but you forget about it pretty fast.
And my weapons?
Don't worry, I'll take care of them. You don't want to scare people in there.
Well... I think I'm ready to go in.
You can't! Not like that, anyway. The Athenians like it best when you try to fit in. But don't worry, I have just the outfit for you.
I'll get changed. Promise you'll take care of my things.
Yep. Leave your weapons in the corner, and I'll come back when you're done.
What the fuck they got me wearing?
I feel uncomfortable in this.
Now you look like everyone else.
You say that like it's a good thing.
It is. If you want them to take you seriously, this is the easiest way. Trust me.
Is that everything?
You're all ready to go in. Don't worry. You've done scarier things than this.
I'm struggling to think of any right now. Are you sure I can't keep just one weapon with me?
No weapons. Now hurry and go in. Oh, and don't leave without saying bye.
Here, Alexios. The mighty mercenary and traveler has finally made his grand entrance. Only slightly late, too.
Herodotos, Athenians have no problem letting me know when I'm not welcome. It's a relief to see your friendly face.
Don't let the company here tonight intimidate you.
I won't.
Pericles is no king. He needs these guests to love him so that the people love him. And they, in turn, need Pericles. You're no different from any of them.
Do you really think these people will help me?
They will if you get them to trust you. And you've wisely dressed for the occasion. Appearing trustworthy is the most important part of being trusted, after all. Now then, come, let me introduce you to everyone. They may not look it, but this group holds the way to the future on the tip of their opinionated tongues. Ah, Sophocles and Euripides, for example. Two of the most celebrated playwrights to date. No one can throw stones as far as they can. They appear to be locked in some kind of intellectual struggle, as is their way.
He's a writer of comedies, of all things. Comedies, Euripides.
I've heard of Sophocles. In my line of work, it pays to know who the richest and most famous men are.
Hermippos has also written his fair share of comedies.
You should drink more.
Lately, his attitudes have garnered him more notice than his works. However, the fellow beside him, Protagoras, is a sophist worthy of as much praise as the great Socrates himself.
I'm not sure great is the term I would use.
Oh, don't let Socrates get under your skin. At least he wore shoes for the occasion. And the poor thing gesticulating like an ape is Thrasymachos. If you listen closely, you'll notice he and Socrates are actually arguing the same points. But the wind from his wild gestures deafens him to critique.
That isn't at all what I mean.
Where is Pericles?
Oh, he never attends his own parties. Which reminds me, there's something I need to get his help with.
Vile Socrates, always appearing where I least expect him. Warrior, protect me from his amorous gaze. Oh, Alcibiades, this is not a time for jealousy, but for love.
The fuck is wrong with him? The fuck?
Let's not use Alcibiades as an example. Be good and don't drink too much. So, tell me, what does a Misthios like you think of a party
He threw
like
that
this?
shit out. She looking like, bitch.
This party could be fun. Alcibiades drinks like a Spartan. Maybe he fights like one too.
If I could suggest anything, please don't start a fight. Or end one.
I'm
Thank you,
dead.
Herodotus.
Now, if you'll excuse me, Pericles is here somewhere, and I need to prepare him. If he's alone, I'll tell him what your sister said.
Agreed. Pericles needs to know. I'll stay here and look for clues.
I hope they know something about your mother.
Me too.
And so it isn't the rich and powerful, but the gods.
Talk to him first then.
I suppose you've come in here to mock me for my fight with Euripides.
You're a rich, arrogant ass. I'm weak.
Spare me. I'm only looking for clues to help me find a Spartan woman.
A Spartan woman in Athens. Sounds intriguing. Though, if you expect me to notice someone other than myself, you expect too much. You could talk to Euripides. He's the second most worldly man here. That pediculous, Xanthodontus exophthalmic Morosov. But he doesn't talk without a drink.
I have no idea what that meant.
No, you don't.
So, we get him drunk, and he talks. He sounds more Argive than Athenian.
Impressive, foreigner. Euripides is from Argos.
All right. If nothing else, this party could use the help.
You'll need to pick the right wine for this task. The kitchen should have what you need. Let me know when Euripides is done in, and I'll slip away unseen.
How do you know Pericles?
I believe you mean to ask me, how does Pericles know you? I am the greatest dramatist in the land, mentor to Euripides, lover of Asclepios, father of theater, and so on, and so on.
I'm sure it's a real honor to have you hiding in his kitchen.
I'm dead.
You're awfully worked up over Euripides. You sure you're just friends?
I'm never just anything, foreigner. Though I confess, Euripides and I hold a bond deeper than brotherhood. Why he slams it with that banal young plaything, Aristophanes, I will never know.
I'll get the wine.
Wonderful. Now, if you want some friendly advice, Aristophanes cannot stand sweet wine. I've seen what it can do to him. Absolutely, horrifyingly delightful.
It wouldn't be a party without someone losing their stomach. I'll let you know if your plan worked.
Oh, damn it.
Save for that arrogant playwright. I don't see many distinguished guests in here. Can I help you with something?
I've come to get your finest dry wine.
Yes, take it. But get out of my kitchen. I'm very busy, you know.
Damn, bitch. Wait, where he at?
A new face in Pericles' abode! Ha! That in itself is a remarkable thing. You must have seen me doing my impression of Cleon. I call it the Orange Ape. Tell me, what does it think?
I am called many things. It isn't one of them.
What do you call yourself then? Creature of many names?
Alexios.
I wouldn't peg you as an Alexios. But never mind. I'm Aristophanes, and this man is Euripides.
I want to kill him
go
now.
on. Introduce yourself.
I'm Euripides.
For a playwright, you're not much for words.
Good men lead quiet lives, as old Euripides likes to say. Don't you, Euripides?
When I need to relax, I start to fight. For you, though...
Quickly! Bring him some wine so that he might say something clever.
After my argument with Sophocles, I think I'd rather keep my head clear.
You and Aristophanes could both use a drink. Let's play a game.
A competition?
Ah, wonderful idea. Euripides seems quiet, but he never turns down a challenge.
Well, if you brought us some wine, I wouldn't be opposed to showing this young one how we Argives drink.
I'm only here because I'm searching for someone.
And yet it gave us the distinct impression it was here to fill our wine. Let's focus on that first, shall we?
To Dionysos!
That bitch called me an it again. I'm gonna kill him.
This is delicious.
This is nectar of the gods. Another round.
How about some more?
Where did you find this delicious wine? It must be Pericles' finest.
You know what they say, good wine makes good friends.
I'm dead.
Why don't you just apologize to Sophocles?
It's he who should apologize to you.
Sophocles is a friend, and one good friend is worth an entire family. He just needs time to recover from his outburst.
Pericles has invited all of you here for some reason.
Either we dine here and praise Pericles, or we dine with Cleon. But Cleon has all the charm of a typical politician. A horrible voice, bad breeding, and vulgar manners.
Ready for another?
You gonna drink these niggas to death, bro?
This is the best symposium I've been to in a while.
You know what? I like you. Who brought you here?
I brought myself. I'm on the trail of a woman who fled Sparta a long time ago.
Fled? Why?
She lost 2 children. She had no choice.
She fled to heal a broken heart. Euripides, write her into a play.
I've heard Spartan mothers go to a sanctuary in Argolis to beg Asclepios for his divine pity. I should know, it's my home.
After what she went through, I'm not sure she would trust priests.
Oh, then she sought my friend, Hippocrates. He's a physician, best of the best. He still keeps his office in Argos. If she went to him for help, there's no doubt he'd have given it.
I love getting drunk and singing. Come back if you want to sing with me.
I'll think about it. Hippocrates in Argos. Here I come.
I'm trying to get some information from him. Trying to get information from everybody in this time. The fuck?
Someone's being hurt. Open this door, or I'll kick it in!
Don't mind her. She likes to watch. Look at you.
What the fuck, bro?
Such authority. Such aggression. I can see why Pericles has taken such an interest in you. Did you come to join us?
No. Hell
sounded
no.
like someone was in pain.
Well, it can sometimes be hard to distinguish between sounds of pleasure and pain. Had I known you were going to knock, I would have left my door wide open for you.
Wow.
I only came to this symposium to find someone.
Sounds like we can help each other then, doesn't it? You fetch us a bit of oil, I help you find who you're looking for. Maybe they're in here.
No.
She's not in there.
Yeah.
I think I'll check all the same.
Okay.
After your display earlier, it's probably safer I get the oil.
I'm dead.
Obedient too. I knew I liked you. Don't take too long.
Fucking. That was.
If you don't get the
Okay, let me return back to this dude.
How's Euripides? Drunk, I hope.
You can stop hiding in here. Euripides won't notice you coming out. He won't notice anything.
Hiding? Heed this. War has come to Athens. First they take our homes, then they take our heads. I intend to be found with at least my dignity intact. Or what's left of it anyway. If you see Pericles, tell him I said thank you for another colorful evening.
Olive oil. Wow.
Just can't stay away, can you? Did you bring the oil?
I want to punch him so bad.
I come bearing gifts.
We're saved! Today, these women grieved for their sons, and these men worked the wall. But tonight, we forget all of that. Let's have some fun! What do you say? Care to join us?
No.
Now it's time for you to help me, Ali. I'm looking for someone.
All business right until the end. I like that.
Focus. I'm looking for a woman who fled Sparta a long, long time ago.
Fled Sparta? No one flees Sparta. But let's pretend she did. If she were stupid, she'd be dead. If she were smart, she'd do what Aspasia did. She'd earn her independence. The smartest and most resourceful women I've ever met have been in Corinthia.
Pietera? I've heard they play some sort of role in Corinth, but I assumed it was the same as any other city.
Oh, no. These women are unlike any other you'll meet. A force, and the only ones there with any smarts.
Ali! Come back inside!
Ooh, the celebration
Bruh,
continues.
Go, just go back
When
inside.
you're-
Anthusa in Corinth. It's not much, but it's a start.
I gotta talk to everybody, don't it?
Ah, if it isn't the one who agrees that knowledge is most important.
I think we agreed our use of that knowledge couldn't be more different.
Ah, you remember. Perhaps our conversation can continue.
You really intend to use this young destruction to avoid the point being argued?
If you've been arguing this long and you haven't agreed yet, just give up.
We're discussing the nature of rules. Where better to do so than here? I'll ask you the same question I asked Thrasymachos. Would you agree that the act of ruling is an art?
It is an art, as all worthy undertakings are. That is not up for argument.
Yet, medicine is for the betterment of the patient, and not the physician. Carpentry improves the building, not the builder. Then, is the art of ruling not for the betterment of the ruled rather than the ruler?
Don't be absurd!
What the fuck? Oh my god, man.
I've seen enough of the world to know that there are no just rulers. Even Pericles is self-serving.
Is a Spartan general who brings order to his troops, thereby saving his own life, self-serving? I'm not sure that's the case.
Ruling a city and fighting in battle are different things.
By practicing the art of war, doesn't the general guarantee some of his troops a ferry ride to Hades, when a swift retreat would save all their lives?
You just said a general isn't self-serving when he brings order to his troops. Then you said he is self-serving because retreating would save the lives of his men. What are you trying to say?
I never tried to say anything.
But you just said those things.
I said the words, but I didn't say anything at all. I only attempted to gain your view
Bro,
on them.
I hate this dude.
You're wasting your time. Aspasia.
I couldn't help but notice your talent for debate. Well done.
Socrates is an interesting character.
Ah, Phoebe. Pericles has retired to the balcony already, has he? His ability to sneak off and sulk is second to none.
I can go get him, and Alexios can help. Everyone listens when he talks.
That'll be fine. Run along. Alexios will be right behind you. Now, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Aspasia. I had to go to great lengths to cover up your work in Megaris.
Your spies have been watching me. I knew you people couldn't be trusted.
We do what we must to survive, and there's no shame in that. It's how you got here, how I got here. The clothes, they fit you well, I trust.
These may be the nicest clothes I've ever worn, but I feel a bit uncomfortable, to be honest.
You never really get used to them. It seems we have the attention of the entire room without a single eye being fixed on us. If you'd like to talk, do it now, and do it discreetly.
I've been searching for a woman named Mirini, my mother. I think she may be in danger, and my search brought me here.
What clues do you have to her whereabouts?
A physician named Hippocrates may have seen her in Argos.
He's a good man. If you find a woman named Agathi there, do let her know Aspasia sends her regards. What else?
Alcibiades gave me the name of a woman in Corinth.
I'm sure he did. My dear friend, Anthusa, is the only one I know who's enjoyed a life in Corinth through legitimate means. Mostly legitimate, anyway.
That's all I have.
There is another option. In a former life, when I needed something done or someone found, I contacted a friend. An admiral of a sort.
What's his name?
Her name is Xenia. When we last spoke, she was in chaos. A word of caution. When you go to her, be on your guard. Sea life makes a monster out of most people.
Thank you, Aspasia.
When you're done, return here. Together, we will find who you're looking for. Now do me a favor and get Pericles to come down here and greet his guests.
Oh my god, I'm just ready to goddamn end this mission. Damn, I can't just climb. He said these people gay, I'm weak.
Alexios!
I didn't send for you. No matter how you've dressed for my party, Phoebe shouldn't have let you in.
Aspasia told me to come find you. She wants you to come down to the party.
She says I don't interact with our guests enough. But these parties aren't for me. Technically, you're a guest. If you join Herodotus and me, that should be enough for her, don't you think?
You really don't want to go downstairs, do you?
When your days are spent speaking in front of crowds, you begin to crave these moments of silence.
Or as silent as I let it be, at least.
Phidias was awaiting trial, but you had me get him out of Athens. I figured you, of all people, would want to follow the law.
Phidias is a very dear friend. I didn't want to risk him being found guilty. And of course, there were other threats.
So you knew?
I know he's delusional, but one day when you have a friend you'd do anything for, you'll understand.
I don't understand why you had Anaxagoras ostracized. Socrates said he was your friend.
I won't risk the lives of those close to me if there's something I can do about it.
So you did this to protect him?
Anaxagoras understood my fears. 10 years may be a long time, but at least he'll be safe.
Why send Metiochos to the fishing district if it's dangerous?
I would never have sent him into danger willingly.
It seems you have many loyal friends.
My people are important to me.
Your life is in danger.
Yes, Herodotus was saying. This cult doesn't worry me. I have my life threatened by far worse people every day. My true concern is Athens. I fear for her future.
The cult is coming, and they're bringing their strongest weapon.
Listen to him, Pericles. The Spartans are immediate. A cult's threat is ambiguous.
I'm related to one of the cult members, and I believe her when she says they're coming after you.
Sound counsel to consider. I'll be sure to let my men know, regardless.
Aspasia sent me to see what's taking you so long.
Tell Aspasia I'll be right there. I suppose this is where our conversation ends. Thank you again for helping me. I hope my guests are able to help you in your search.
Time will tell.
Alright, well, I'm out this bitch.
You look tired.
Only of conversation. I think that's the most talking I've ever done.
See? You didn't need the weapon after all. Are you leaving?
I've had enough Athenian hospitality to last me a lifetime.
You get used to it. It's nice. What are you going to do now?
Oh no. Shit, I don't know.
There's a woman on the island of Chaos that I need to meet. I think I'll head there first.
I've heard there are pirates there.
I'll be sure to be careful.
Good.
Before you go, I heard something from Aspasia about Kefalonia.
What is it?
She said there was some sort of plague. You don't think... My friend, the blood fever.
Don't think like that. Whatever happened on Kefalonia isn't our fault. I'll go myself and find out if this plague even happened, okay?
Okay, thanks. I knew I could count on you.
Not going to beg to come along this time?
Nope. I'm happy here. And this isn't Kefalonia. That means you'll be back.
That's very true.
Plus, I really like working for Aspasia. She says she has a mission for me.
I'll see you soon, Phoebe.
Bye, Alexios!
Bye-bye. Alright. I'm tired. So, I'm finna give this in the stream. I'm finna end the stream. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, share, like, and I will see you guys on the next video. That's if I continue to stream this game. But yeah. Deuces.